The floor is lava!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Woo! Welcome to Rescue Obstacle Course!
Hey Sports Club friends, Coach Johnny here.
I'm Coach Rob.
Still social distancing away, and welcome to Online Sports Club week number 2.
This week's theme is faith, and our sport is extreme obstacle courses.
Let's get it!
Oh yeah, and the ground is lava.
Time for Team Talk. Hey Sports Club friends, it's time for our story today. So I'm going to throw it over to our good friend Coach Rob, who's social distancing way over there. Coach Rob!
Alright friends, let's open up our God's game plan to Matthew chapter 14 verse 22, the story of Jesus walking on the water.
Right away, Jesus made his disciples get into a boat and start back across the lake. But he stayed until he had sent the crowds away. Then he went up on a mountain where he could be alone and pray. Later that evening, he was still there. By this time, the boat was a long way from the shore. It was going against the wind and being tossed around by the waves. A little while before morning, Jesus came walking on the water toward his disciples. When they saw him, they thought he was a ghost. They were terrified and started screaming. At once, Jesus said to them, "Don't worry, I'm Jesus. Don't be afraid." Peter replied, "Lord, if it is really you, tell me to come to you on the water." "Come on," Jesus said. Peter then got out of the boat and started walking out on the water toward him. But when Peter saw how strong the wind was, he was afraid and started sinking. "Save me, Lord," he said. Right away, Jesus reached out his hand. He helped Peter up and said, "You surely don't have much faith. Why do you doubt?" When Jesus and Peter got into the boat, the wind died down. The men in the boat worshipped Jesus and said, "You really are the Son of God."
This week's theme is Jesus is faithful. Jesus is consistent, he's loyal, and he's true to his word. Here the disciples were in the midst of a crazy storm. And Jesus encouraged them and said, "Don't be discouraged. Have faith in me." Peter looked at Jesus walking on the water, and he got out of the boat and took on a crazy obstacle course of his own. He started walking on the waves. But as soon as his eyes went off Jesus, he started to sink. Jesus was faithful. He catches Peter, brings him into the boat and says, "Peter, have faith in me." Jesus tells us to have faith as well. Having faith means reading our game plan. That's literally listening to God and talking to God. That's praying. So this week, in the midst of all that is going on around the world, which can seem like a storm, keep your eyes on Jesus. He is faithful. He is good. He's our coach.
We invite you to make your own obstacle course, inside or outside, and post it to social media using the hashtag #SUObstacleCourse. For now, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Forest lava!
Looks like there's some birds on there. You cold